Who is to be blamed if the Reggae Boys do not make the Qatar 2022 World Cup? Well, there is enough blame to be had all around.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle. You can expect the latest in sports news, views, and reviews from our resident analysts. No sports topic is too controversial, and no team or player is above criticism. So just smash that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on our balanced offering of riveting sports content. And don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Welcome to Sports DTM.
Greetings Sports DTM fans and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, your channel of undiluted sports content. Your favorite analysts are here to provide their feedback on the latest happening in the world of sports. Now, with the World Cup qualifiers only days away with Jamaica facing Mexico in Mexico, the question I'm posing to you analysts, if Jamaica don't qualify for this World Cup, who is to be blamed? And we saw in their most recent Gold Cup campaign, it was underwhelming to say the least. Not making it to the semi-final was a failure in our eyes. Playing Mexico in their first game, one wants to question, if Jamaica don't make this World Cup final, who is to be blamed? We've been waiting for 23 years to see the black, green and gold represented in a World Cup, and now poses the best opportunity for Jamaica and the team. They have players who have been playing all over the world and playing well, so there's a pool of great players to choose from. So if we don't make this World Cup finals, it would be an underachievement. Analyst, who is to be blamed if this great team don't make the World Cup or even finish in the top 3 of CONCACAF? Who is to be blamed? Talk to me. If you're new to this channel, just click the subscription button and welcome to Sports DTM Analyst. Who are going to blame for this? There's the familiar blamee, Michael Hector, Theodore Tapper Whitmore, or the presidency. Who would be responsible for such a failure?
Well, Kurt, it's not only who we know, but even what. We see what COVID has been doing, in terms of affecting countries and affecting how much persons teams would have available because of this red list situation. So, it's not who alone, but what. And this looks like something that is going to continue, not for just our first match, but even onto our second, third match, because we're expecting this to continue all the way into even up to October, November, December. We have no idea when this would start. And so the situation is very dynamic and super, super fluid. And as such, JFF and Whitmore have to pay close attention to it. They have to be very strategic. Some persons might say what USA did with fielding that team was excellent, because now with what the red listed scenario, that has done is prevent them from even selecting some of those English players. But the squad they use in the Gold Cup is mostly local based players, and as such they have developed some chemistry, so they can hit the ground running in the World Cup qualifiers. Unlike Jamaica, we can't hit the ground running in terms of not having our local based players, because they're not super match sharp and fitness and stuff like that, and they have not played even in the Gold Cup, and to develop chemistry would take a little while. So you understand, certain things need to be in place, and as such JFF and Whitmore has to be super strategic. I know he tried in terms of having the football camp, and you had the COVID outbreak and stuff like that, but you have to try again in terms of having bubble, because we need to have contingency plan just in case. You score all over the world. You have done well with that, finding players outside of England, players in Egypt and all over the world. And Egypt is low, actually, but all over the world. So you have to do as best as you can and be strategic in it. And if it doesn't work out, you understand, there's a list of persons and stuff to blame. There's COVID, there's the JFF, and possibly Whitmore. But the truth is, you have to be strategic, JFF. And Whitmore is very dynamic and fluid. Pay attention to the happening. so as not to affect the chances of the Reggae Boyz qualifying for the World Cup.
Who is to be blamed if the Reggae Boyz do not make the Qatar 2022 World Cup? Well, there is enough blame to be had all around. We could start first with the JFF-led My Cricket's hierarchy. We could also bring into play the technical committee chairman, Mr. Rudolph Speed, who has gone through a policy of actually pursuing a lot of overseas-based players, specifically in the UK. No further than Coach Theodore Tapper Whitmore was consistently chopped and changed his starting 11 and not stuck with a core group. Of course, what about the players who had squabbles about their finances and resources? And then, of course, if we wanted to really expand it a lot, we could also blame some of the UK players who made themselves unavailable for the Gold Cup and friendly matches, not leaving the team with enough time to gel and to play together. But if we really want to go a little further, let's throw some blame even over to the way of some of our favorite clubs in the UK who have worked with the UK government to ensure that they have voted unanimously not to release the players. And if we really want to get a little more tough, we can say, what about FIFA? FIFA is working not to make teams such as Jamaica, who are now falling on the red list, to not make the World Cup. Wow, that's a long list. That's a long list of people who could be blamed. But at the end of the day, we're going to come right back around to the Reggae Boyz and the players on the field and the JFF and see where they stand and what should be done to get the boys off to the World Cup in Qatar 2022.
Yeah, Kirk, what can we say? Whose fault is going to be? I see a job at hand and I see the necessary tools. Alright? I think the JFF have the right set of tools to work with. You understand? I see the right tools for the job. Who is going to be at fault? I don't think the equipment is going to be at fault. I think the persons who are using the equipment. Alright, let me break it down in different terms. I think the JFF or the coaching team would be at fault if the Reggae Boyz don't make it to the World Cup. Yeah, man, I put the blame squarely at the coaching department and the JFF. Yeah, because the tools are there. We have players. They're supposed to have some type of cohesiveness. Yeah, they're supposed to have some type of gel. Yeah, man. Yeah, the players are there. So, guess what? The axe is laid at the JFF feet. Yeah, man. Square blame on the JFF if the Reggae Boyz don't make it to Qatar. Yeah, man.
There you have it, Sports DTM fans. Another episode of Sports Down the Middle as the Reggae Boyz start their campaign for World Cup 2022. We're asking, who will be at fault if they don't qualify? Is this a piped dream or will this be a reality? 23 years since we made our debut appearance at the World Cup in France, we're here yet again looking forward with great hope, great expectation of a team that offers much. Fans out there, we would love to hear from you by you leaving the comments in the comment section below. What's your thoughts on this Jamaican team and who will be responsible if they don't qualify for the World Cup? Leave those comments in the comment section below and always remember to like, to share and to subscribe and to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell all of them friends to come and join the Sports DTM family. This has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Be blessed.